All right. So welcome to the very first Can I Code Under 1 Hour series. And today I've chosen to do Snake game. And it's going to be the classic Snake game, right? So it's going to be similar to this, but not really. What I'm thinking is the UI would be much less, you know, really boring than this. It's not going to be like spinning apples or, I think it's not that hard to do that, but it's going to be similar to this, but not really. So this is going to be the bare minimum. And obviously you die when you hit the wall. And then there's going to be like your high score or whatever, right? But yeah, so that's the idea. So let's see if I can code this under 1 hour using Angular. And yeah, so these are the basic requirements basically. So on the Snake game, we call it like minimum viable product, right? So that's called MVP. So snake has to get longer when eating the apple, right? And then snake dies when hitting the border or itself, and show score at the death. Basically, when you die, then you have to show the score. And then if there is time, then maybe I can add like select difficulty, show scoring or live. I think that's really easy to do actually, and storing the high score somewhere, right? So those would be the stretch goals if I can do it under 1 hour. So just as a disclaimer, I have done this project many years ago in Python, but I've never done it in like JavaScript framework or in Angular, right? So that's going to be like the challenge here today. So let's see if I can do it and then see how far can I go, and then yeah, let's start basically. Okay, so to start off, basically I have to open like a new folder, right? So let's just do something like what should I do? Okay, let me just start a timer and then do it, I guess. So okay, before that, I think it's all good to install the Angular, right? Angular framework basically. And to install, of course, you need Node.js, and you can download and install Node.js from just Googling Node.js or whatever. This is terrible. What's going on here? Okay, let me just do like this. Okay, I use VS Code, and then let's just do that. Okay, I have the terminal. Okay, finally. All right, so basically you install Angular by, npm install -g at Angular CLI. So this is how you install the latest version of the Angular. And let's just do that. Maybe there was an update. I did it recently, but it's always good to install the latest version because they just update so frequently, right? Okay, so this is going to be like the prerequisite. So and then after that, I guess I can start the timer and then do it, start doing it. Yeah, this shouldn't take a while. Okay, it's done. Right, so now I can start the timer basically, and then, yeah, let's start. Okay, so now when we do new project in Angular, you just do ng-new, and then let's just call it snake. And then there are like a couple of like options. You can do like style and then choose SCSS, but we'll just stick with CSS for now. And then there's like option of like dash routing, which gives you like a default routing property. Well, you know what? We'll just stick to the default one because we're just starting new. So yeah, this is says, okay, which one do you want to choose, right? So let's just do the standard CSS. And do you want to enable server-side rendering? So if you don't know what that is, just say no. So yeah, this is going to be the simplest project basically. Server-side rendering, we don't really need it on these type game applications. It is really important if you are creating like a website such as online shopping or forum or something that it's text searchable and that you want to show up on Google with like your content, right? Like Reddit, stuff like that. Those are like really good websites to have search engine optimization, right? So that's why the server-side rendering is extremely important in those applications. But applications like these, it's not that important because we don't have any texts, right? We can search. So yeah, that's about it. Yeah, the whenever you're creating a new application in Angular, it tends to load quite a bit, but once it's done, it's pretty fast. So that's like one of the few downsides of Angular, I would say. But yeah, it wasn't that bad for it, I would say. Okay, now we just go into the application and then we just do ng-serve. This is how you open the Angular app. Let's just do yes for sure. Okay, so now we're building the Angular app, right? And then it says, okay, it's done. If you go to localhost 4200, you will see the app. And then, yeah, there you go. There's your app. Okay, let's start off the project seriously then. Okay, go to Snake, source, app, app HTML. So this is all the code that's living in here that shows this one. So we just basically delete everything here. Let me see. Okay, yeah, delete everything until here, basically. So yeah, then we just save it. I think this router thing is actually default now. Okay, it is default. Okay, that's good to know. I didn't know that. Okay, so we just need to code it. Actually, I don't even think we need this one. Let's just comment this out for now. I don't think we need it for now because we'll just, if we have multiple pages, it is important. But right now we just have a single page that's the game, right? So that's why I'm just gonna comment that out, and then let's just do like hello world here, and then see if it shows up. Okay, it shows up here, right? Okay, that's good. All right. Okay, let's start then. So I think it's important to have just let's just create like a box, square box, right? So let's just do like a div that has maybe you can just call it ID because there's like one div that is the main box, right? So let's just call it main or something. And then we can do something like dot, oh yeah, it's ID, right? Wait, what's this complaining? Empty, okay. Yeah. So we can do like width of, let's say 800, or maybe we can just do it like a percent based. Oh, let's just do it pixel based for now, and then we can change it later. 800 by 600. And then we can add like a border of like 1 pixel, solid, and black, right? So that's going to be our border. Okay, so there we have the game border right now. And then if you want to center it, we can do it with Flexbox, right? So you can do it like another div that is, another div that is inside here. And then this is, I guess we can just call this like a main. And then this is going to be like our game, I guess. Just to change it to game. And then if you want to do like Flexbox in here, gosh, let's see if I can do it with my memory. I always Google these stuff up. So display flex and then justify content center. Let me see if that works. Okay, yeah, actually it worked. I'm surprised. I always used to Google these stuff. Okay, so this is like centered horizontally, right? So you can center it vertically also. But in order to do that, we have to make this main like height is like 100%. And then justify content, and then the other one is item justify content, align items. Yeah, okay, align items center. Okay, now that didn't work. I wonder why. Align, is it align items? I always forget. Justify items. Nah, it should be align items, I think, but I'm not sure why it's not working. You have to put the height as 100%, or maybe it's actually 100, not 100%, it's like 100, it's like the screen height, right? So it's like vertical width. Wait, what? No. Vertical V, I think it's called VH actually. Yeah, it's vertical height. Okay, yeah, now it's working. Nice. Okay, so now we have the game box, right? That's good. And then we can do the, how do I want to do this? We should have like a black box initially that is the apple, and then also we have to have like a snake, right? So actually that is quite difficult now that I think about it. the positioning that I mean, because it has to have like a relative position because I centered it right in here. Let's do, okay, let's just start with the apple. ID, the apple is going to be 1, right? And then for the apple, width of maybe 40 pixels, height is 40 pixels, and then we just do the background color of like black also. Okay, so now we have the apple. Okay, that's good. 40 means, yeah, okay, it's divisible by both of these, so that's good. 600 by 800. Okay, so that's our apple. And then we can also have our snake, right? Let's do like snake. And then maybe your snake, our snake's like default position is like width is like 160, like four widths. And then height is like 40 pixel. And then, but I'm pretty sure this is the wrong way of doing it, but I will just display it for now because like a snake has to have like 1 by 1 body, right? So I'm just doing it as like a one solid thing, so which is wrong. So we're just gonna do it some other way in the future, but width height x, no. Y position, right? Wait. Position. Is it just position? Okay, let me see. No. This is not it. I keep forgetting. I think it's something with X, right? Or top. I think it's top. Yeah. Okay, so top. Let's just do like maybe 300 pixel. Let's see what happens. Okay, so you have, oh yeah, I didn't do the background. Background color is also, let's just do it black. Okay. Top 300 pixel. I think this is not working properly because this is just going below, right? So that's bad because I was hoping it would show up in here, somewhere here. Okay, never mind. Let's just do that instead. I think there should be something like position relative and stuff like that because this is like going one layer at a time, right? We don't want that. We want to be like these like overlapping. So game should have position that is not inherit. So I think it's fixed or something. I forgot. Fixed is okay. Maybe fixed. Let me see. Because like I want this snake to be in position like here based on that. Maybe it's relative, not relative. Fixed, and then position. Maybe this one should be fixed. Let me see. Okay, so now we're getting somewhere. This should be relative then. No, okay. So now we're doing 300 pixels from this position, right? But what do we want to do it from this container? Position. Maybe this should be relative. Let me see. Okay, yeah, this is good. I think maybe I can just comment this out then. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, this is good. Yeah, I'm glad I figured it out. I will Google some stuff, but this is not one of them. I'm glad I solved it myself. Okay, so this is like basically the output, right? Okay, so this is the first step. And then the second step is to do like some sort of like event listener, right? So event listener is like, okay, whenever I press like up, down, left, right arrow keys, I have to do something, of course, right? So I have to do that. So I think that in Angular, there's this thing called like host listener. I think I'll just do that. So what I can do is just like Angular listen and key events. Listening for key events in Angular. Yeah, okay, so something like this. Host listener, key event. Yeah, key up event. I think, yeah, let me just do this actually. So we could just do the app component. Okay, so if you all don't know Angular at all, then this would be a good opportunity to explain, I guess. So the app component.ts is like your programming logic sits, and then of course the HTML is your HTML, the structure, right? And CSS is your styling, and this would be your programming logic that sits there. So host listener, we have to import it. Oh, what is this saying? Deprecation was deprecated. Okay, that's interesting. Maybe this is old stuff then. Event, keyboard event. I think it's just key then. Yeah, okay. Okay, we're just gonna copy these stuff and then put it on top because these are constants, right? So key code, maybe up arrow. Okay, what is it saying? String you have no overlap. I think this key is the string and then the code is just the code, or is it not? I have no overlap comparison between code is the string. What? Okay. You know what? Let me just console log the event and then see what happens. Okay, I think there's a neat trick that you can just do with object so that it will give you the key value pairs. Okay, so inspect console. Okay, I'm pressing the up key, down key, left key, right key. Okay, so it's key code. Huh. So why is it deprecated then? I think they were saying it was deprecated, right? Oh, it's key code. Yeah, it's deprecated. Okay, I guess we should be using something else, which is just the code. Let's just do the code then. And then instead of these codes, we'll just do the string then. Arrow up, arrow down, arrow right, arrow left. Okay. I think this should work. Okay. Right. So we have like 4 different keys, right? So I think it's good to have like a switch statement. Event dot code and then case when it is key code dot up, then we do something console log up. I think we'll just do then key oops, down, left, right, and then we'll just do like right, left, down. Oh yeah, I have to break these because JavaScript switch statements are kind of weird. And then default break. Otherwise, it just goes top to bottom, right? Okay, so up, down, left, right. Okay, now it's working. Up, down, left, right. Okay, so we have like scrolling bug. I think I should be fixing that. Okay, I'll just do later if I can. All right. Cool. Okay. So now I should be rendering this snake programmatically instead of just having hard coded like this. This is bad. So what I would do is like, what should I say? I'll have like a snake object that is array, right? Array will indicate like the starting position of like each grid. So this snake has actually like 4 grids, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, because it's like 160 pixels width. And then I have to, which means this have to have like a 4 objects of like maybe like X position of like 300, and the Y position would be 0, I guess. And then X position of 300, and then Y position of 40. So something like this. So this would indicate there's like 4 blocks of snake grid. Oh wait, I think I'm just doing it wrong. Y is the vertical. So okay. Oops. Let's do it plus x 0, 40, 80. And these should all be 300. Oops, 300, 300, 300. Okay, and then this should be 120. Okay, so this is my R snake. And then I should be showing this in the HTML as like this. Instead of having a snake ID thing, I should just show I should show this as a for loop, I guess. So okay, so in the Angular, there's this thing called a for. We can just do for loop in here like that, and then let block of snake. Am I doing it wrong? Can I parse expression? I think it's maybe const. I'm not sure. They changed the new for loop recently, and I forgot how to do it. Let me just do this. Block JSON. Okay, I'm pretty sure I'm doing it wrong. Not sure why though. Let me just do this. Angular at 4. Okay, they recently changed the for loop. Okay. There's just no keyword like this. Huh? Okay. What is it saying? For loop must have track. Oh, I see. Yeah, it has to have track expression. Okay, that's fine. We can do something like this. Huh. Do we need ID? I guess we can have ID, but I think we can do something like default index tracking in here. Yeah, okay. So track. Yeah, okay. So if you don't have any unique IDs, you can just do like track by, wait, what is it called? So just track. Okay, track index. I think this should work. Okay, and then this one is saying no pipe found. I think we can just import that. JSON pipe. Okay. Okay, well, the reason why I'm showing this is because just to print out the positions, right? Okay, so this JSON pipe is just basically, instead of showing object, then it just shows like a JSON string like that. Okay, so now we have the for loop in here. So now we can just do the blocks, basically div class block, and then we can just do some style, inline style here, which if we want to do it dynamically, we have to put it in square brackets so that we can inject the variable. And then we can do top is the y coordinate, so block dot y, and then left, I think, right? And then block dot x. Okay, and then for this block, so let's just comment the snake up. We don't need the snake anymore. Well, for a block, I'm gonna do let's just do this dot because it's a class, right? So width and height are 40 pixel, and then I think the relative position is still there. Yeah. Okay. So background color black. Okay. I think this work. Oh, it didn't work. Oh, wait. I have to save this one. Okay. Wait, what? Left block X. So you went from up to down. Did I mess up? I think I messed up the position. Let me see. X is increasing this way. Y. Oh, Y is the, yeah. I did the Y top, right? Okay. Yeah. Left is, this is so weird. Oh. Block JSON. Okay, so 0 is this one. Top Y. Oh, you know what? I think the relative position is not working. It's just, printing from top to bottom. So that's why. Yeah. So this position relative is not working anymore. Because it did work on the snake though. Yeah, this relative positioning and stuff like that. It's kind of weird in JavaScript. I think class block. Okay, so this one is working. The style, maybe the style isn't working. Let me just do something like background color is red. What is it saying? Okay, I mean, it is working. Top. Let me do something like top 200 pixel, left 200 pixel. Okay, yeah, it is like that, but it's still printing top to bottom. I think there should be something the game. Okay, we have 37 minutes left. I'm not sure if I can make it, honestly. I think I'm just messing up the positioning, relative position div nested multiple nested divs relative to each other. Guess I don't think this is not how to position absolute. Oh yeah, right. I think there's a position called absolute too, right? I think absolute is going to be. Okay, yeah, absolute is going to be like from the main thing, but I think if I can do something like position relative, then that fixes it or not. So I think there's like 4 blocks in here. Yeah, so the 4 blocks are just here, here, here. Yeah, it's like overlapped in here. But why though? Background. Top, left, block X, block Y. These should. Okay, so we have relative, yeah. So the parent should be relative, I think, and then the rest should be absolute in order to have like nested elements. Or we nested issue with absolute positioning with nested divs. And the children are absolute, right? Yeah, I think that's correct. That's what I did, right? Position absolute, yes. Position parent div is relative, yes. So yeah. I don't think this apple has anything to do with it, but we'll see. Yeah, it doesn't do anything. Top left. Block X, block Y. X, Y. But even then, this Y X is not working because this is just sitting on top, because it should be around here. The top and left is just not working at all. Oops. So, okay. We have something. Margin top, you don't need margin. It's just position relative top. I'm not sure if this is gonna change anything. Padding margin to no. It's it is, but not Z index. I don't think Z index should matter in here. Border, width, font, position relative. Top, left. Wait, is it because there should be like a pixel? It might be because this is a number, right? How should I proceed with that? I think I can do something like this. I'm not sure if this will work, but okay. That was the issue. Nice. Glad I solved it. Okay. So now we have the okay. So you could just delete this file. No one cares. This is just a test file, so you can just delete it if it's annoying. Okay. So now we have something. We have the snake. Oh yeah, we can also do like the apple position too. Apple is x is. Now let's just do it with 0, 0 at first. Okay, and then we can do something like interface coordinate. X is number, y is number, right? Okay, and then we can just use this coordinate because Angular uses TypeScript. This is much better, right? So having typed variables, it's much clean code, good practice also. Okay, now we have something. Apple. Let's just do we had this one, right? So ID apple, and then style is oops. Top is the apple.y plus pixel, left apple.x plus pixel. Okay, now we have the apple and then the snake. Great, that's good. And I think we could just do something similar to this game where we have like border, right? So I can do that too. That's easy. We just do it in here. Border radius is like 4 pixel. Let me see if that works. 4 is too little. 8. I guess the 8 is enough, or maybe 12. Okay, yeah, I think the 12 is fine. Okay, let's just do 12. And what was the apple looking like? Apple was a spinner, right? Yeah, okay. For the apple, let's just do border radius 50%. Border radius 50%. Is this going to be a circle? Okay, that's the apple. All right. Okay, all right. So now I think there should be something where each second the snake moves, right? So I think there should be something like a direction. So now the first time the snake goes, it goes to the right, right? So maybe I would do direction is R, right? So that's going to be like going to the right. And then I think I should do like constructor in here. Constructor is like the main function that runs whenever the component is created. So you should have a constructor. And then there should be some sort of like timer, right? Like every maybe half a second it moves or something like that. So I think there's a good function in JavaScript where there's like a set timeout. Oh, I think set interval is even better because it happens every time, right? So okay, so there's a callback delay. And then maybe 0.500. I think this will gonna get executed every 500 milliseconds. Let's just test this out. Okay, let me do it console log. Okay, yeah, every 500 millisecond it's prints it out, right? Okay, cool. All right, so we can just move the snake every 500 milliseconds. I mean, let's just do it every 1 second basically. Okay, so in order to move we're just gonna do, so 40 is our movement interval, right? Movement diff, I guess we can call it delta. So delta is like 40. That's that's when we are moving each other, or moving the apple. Not the apple, the snake. Okay, and then basically we have let's just do the direction as enum as well. So let's just do the export. We don't need the export. Just do enum direction up, down, left, right. Okay. And then this would be direction dot right. And type is direction. Okay. And then switch statement. So whenever we have, what is it saying? Did you mean? Oh yeah. If you're referring to the variable, you have to call it like this. What is it saying? Oh yeah, there should be a parenthesis. Case of direction dot right. So now in this case, we just move everything to the right, right? So break, let's just do it with everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, left, up, down. Okay, left, right, up, down. Okay. Whenever if the direction is right, we have to move everything to the right. Okay. So, but that's the tricky thing. We cannot just move everything to the right because it has to follow. Okay, so let me show you like an example, right? So whenever, let's say the direction was up, right? So the snake should go like this way, like from head to tail, but not everything just at once, like not every square at once, right? So it has to follow that. So there's a trick to it. What this trick is basically like, imagine like one step forward, right? So I press up, then this goes here, this goes here, this goes here, this goes here. So essentially what this is doing is the last element is tracking the previous element, this position, and then this element is tracking this position's element. This position goes to here, and then this position actually goes to the new position, right? We didn't need it. So essentially what this means is I can just update this position to that, this position to that, this position to that, and then only change the first position to the new position. So let's see that in code. So I think that's one of the tricks in Snake actually. Okay, so I can just start from the back, I think, or maybe I can do it in the front. It doesn't matter. Okay, let's just move the very first element. So the first element is the last one right in here. So if it's right, then it goes to the right. So we just add the x coordinate. So let's just do snake of this dot snake. I think we need the size. Let's just do like size equals this dot snake dot length. That's better. Oops, sorry. Size. Okay, size -1 x delta. Okay, so that's basically it. Okay, let's just do it, not this delta. This is a constant, right? So just do it here. Const, and then we can do capital delta. And then by this way, we can just do it here. Do it like that. Okay, so now I'm moving the last, not the last, the first position to the right. But as I said, I think we should be starting from the first one. So for, it's because like when I update this position is no longer, stored anywhere, right? So we just lost the position of the x. So that's why I have to move these ones first and then move this one last. Okay. And then I size, I think size -1 because I want to go until the end. Not until the end, sorry, until the last one, I guess. Okay. Now what I do is this dot snake I is x is equal to this dot snake I plus 1 x. So basically like copy the next one's coordinates. Okay, so keep copying and then just go to the right. Okay, so I think I can just copy these over and over. So I think, oh, you know what? I think I can just put this in here actually, because everything stays the same until up to this point. So here, here, here. And then what I do is, if the direction is right, then it just keeps on going, right? Okay. And then I think this dot direction, I have to set it to direction dot right. Okay, let me explain this a little bit. What I'm thinking is like whenever I press these keys, I should set the direction, right? Okay, so let's just do that. Up arrow is in the key event. I'm just setting the direction to the right. And here, I'm just setting the direction to the left. I'm just setting the direction to the down. And here, I'm just setting the direction to the up. Okay, that's it. That's the event that I'm changing. And then in here, I'm also setting the direction to the right because this actually goes like every 1 second, right? So I think you should keep on going actually. Let me see. Okay, maybe I don't need it, but maybe I don't need this. Okay, so if the user presses right, then goes here and then keeps going right. Okay, I guess I don't need it. So I think this is fine. Okay, so right X is good. Left is minus delta. And then up is actually we are minusing the Y. Down is I'm plusing the Y. Okay, that's good. Okay, the snake is moving, right? And then when I press up, it actually moves up. Then when I press left, it actually moves left. Okay, that's good. We have the basic snake. Okay, now it's a little bit faster because it's 500 milliseconds. Okay. All right, there is something that, okay, let me just see. Oops, I can't shut off the timer yet. There are some tricks, not tricks, I guess, the cavities, caveats, right? So I cannot, my snake is gone. It's off the grid. So there are some stuff that I need to do in here. I think, so this is the new position. Whenever there's a new position, I have to check whether it's outside the border or hit an apple, right? So that's the check. I hit apple outside of the grid. Or maybe it hit itself, right? Hit itself. So, okay, so I have to check these stuff whenever there's like a new position like this. There's also like a case where when I'm going right, I can just instantly press left and then it goes left. So I cannot do that. So I have to restrict that position. I restrict that. So whenever there's up key pressed, I cannot change the direction if the direction is down, basically. Current direction. If this dot direction is equal to key go down, then break, I guess. Well, why is this complaining? Oh yeah, sorry. Not down arrow. It's just down. Direction dot down. Okay, break. Basically, if the direction is going down, I cannot press up, right? And then if the direction is already pressed down, if the direction is going up, then I cannot do that too. So in here, if it's going left, then I cannot press right. In here, if I'm pressing right, then I cannot press left. Okay, so these are the restrictions I made. Okay, so when I'm clicking left, it doesn't do anything, right? Okay. So it just goes forward. That's good. Yeah, actually, it's just not okay. This is wrong. It should stick with 800, 600, 800, but okay, whatever. Okay, so hit an apple, and also whenever it hits an apple, it should generate a another apple that is random position that's on the board, right? Okay, so there's much stuff that I should do under 19 minutes. I'm not sure if I can do it, but let's see. Okay, let's just try with like generating apple. Generate, not, I guess not generate, place apple. Okay. And then placing the apple is like, okay, we have width is 800 const height is 600, right? So that's our width and height. Okay, and then which means there's like so many places that I can do place the apple, right? So while true, I guess. There is a caveat, but I can do that later. Let me see. So what I'm trying to do is like placing the apple whenever there is empty spot, right? Okay. How should I approach this? I can just do like math dot random. I think this one goes from 0 to 1, right? Yeah, 0 to 1. Returns a number 0 to 1. Okay, and then you know what? I think I should do width grid width grid height. And then I just say it's 20 grids and then 30 grids high. And then I can just multiply. Oh wait, it's not 30, it's 15 actually. So whenever I multiply this by that, it's 800, this by that, it's 600. So I think that's better. Grid width. Times grid width is the, what is it called? It's x coordinate, right? Const x. Math dot for const y, because I want to do an integer, right? So that's why I'm doing math dot for, math dot random grid height. Okay, so that's the x and y coordinate. I got it. I think I should multiply it by the, not grid, what is it called? Delta, right? Did I call it delta? Yeah, delta, okay. Delta is the pixel size. Okay, so whenever I have the x and y coordinates, I can just search through the snake, and then if it's there, then if it's there. Snake dot find x is x, y is y, right? Does it not work? Does it not work? Oh, I think I should do this. So each has block, then block returns. Then if it's b dot x, x, and b dot y, y. Okay. If this is the case, then just continue, right? If I find something on the snake, then we just continue to do the loop again. And then if it's not, then break. This is going to be our new apple position, basically. Apple dot x is equal to x. This dot apple dot y is equal to y. So that's our, oh, sorry, and then place it and then break it. Okay. So that's our place apple property. So I can just call this the constructor actually. Instead of having 0, 0, then it just gonna generate position randomly. Is it not? Ah, it's not working. Why is it not working? X console dot x y. Okay, yeah. It changed, but it didn't change the style in here. Let me just do like Apple JSON in here. It's showing. Okay, yeah, it is, but this placement doesn't work. This is so weird. That is just 0, 0. Not really sure why it's not working. Okay. I think we can deal with that later, but yeah, but if this doesn't work, then our code doesn't work at all. So, all right, hit the apple outside of the grid. I think outside of the grid is pretty, so I can just create like a function check border, and then what I can do is the new head, right? This dot snake, this dot snake const last dot length -1. If last dot x is greater than grid width times delta, so that's our width in pixels. Okay, I guess I should do const width is grid width times delta, because these are constants, and then just height is equal to grid height times delta. Okay, and then I can do width. Okay, so if it's greater than that, then we just know that it hit the border, right? Maybe console.log you lost. And then I think we should stop the game, right? So stopping the game, not break. You can just return it, I think. Stopping the game, I guess I didn't think about that. Direction can be 4 directions, and then also I guess playing. So playing is true in here, and then whenever there's like a movement, if this dot playing is true. Oh, sorry. I think I could just do. What should I do? If it's not playing, then do that. I think that's okay, I guess. Okay, so if it's not playing, just do it like that, and then whenever there's like a check border you lost, then I can just set it as this dot playing. Noops. Playing is false because the game has ended, right? Okay, so let's just check that. Whenever it hits a border, it should just stop. Let me see if that is gonna go. Wow, it didn't work. Yeah, I didn't print it. X width. Oh yeah, I didn't call the check border here. Okay. Okay, hopefully now it should just stop because of this condition, right? Okay, yeah, it stopped. You lost. Gotcha. That's good. Okay. So with this stat, or last dot y is greater than height, or last dot y is less than 0, or last dot x is less than 0. So basically these are the 4 borders that is the last condition. So I go up. Yeah, you lost. It stopped, right? I think this is not showing the correct because my screen resolution is kind of messed up, right? It's kind of weird. That's weird. Okay. Yeah, that's weird. Okay, and why is my... It's like -20. Wait, is my starting location kind of... Oh yeah, 300 is not supposed to be the starting... Okay, let's just do 270. Because this is not divisible by a 40, right? So that's why. Okay. Okay, let's go down. Okay, you lost. That's good. And then... Oh shit, I think that is messed up. Okay, I think I discovered the bug, but I can fix that later. So if I click like 2 buttons really quickly, it didn't work. Let me see. Yeah, I can do the other way. Okay. whatever. Okay, check border that worked, hit itself. I think that's also pretty easy to do. This dot check hit. Let's just do it like check hit. Check hit. Okay, we can just copy this one. This is, oops, sorry, last one. Okay. And then if any of them are like, if this dot snake dot find B, so basically it's like the same as where did I do? Same as somewhere that I did. B dot, oops, B dot X equal last dot X, and B dot Y equal last dot Y. So if this happens, this is basically like you lost, right? Console.log, you lost. And then this dot flying is false. Okay. Wait, what happened? Oh, I think, you know what? The last one is the new head. But yeah, it instantly went to here. B dot. Oh yeah, it should not include itself, right? So I think like this one doesn't work. So I can do this. So since this is an object by reference, so last is not equal to B, and I can do this. Okay, now it's working. Okay, it just hit itself. Let me try to do this. Okay, yeah, it hit its. Oh yeah, it didn't work because it's a fork, right? I think. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's working because I just, I can create a bug where it hits itself. Let me just do this. Yeah, okay, now it's just stopped. You lost, right? Okay. I pressed like 2 buttons to make it go the other way, so that's fine. That's the bug. Okay, so we have 5 minutes. That's working. Hit the apple. Place apple. Hit apple. Dot check apple, right? Okay, I think check apple should be the last thing I should be doing. Okay. Check apple. And so I can just do last if last dot x equal to apple dot x and last dot y equal this dot apple dot y. Okay, then I just do like this dot create new apple, right? Place apple. Okay, so placing apple, and then we have to extend the snake. So this is like a really important code that we have to do. I think what we can do is add a block that is same as the tail basically, and then in the next iteration it just goes as planned. I think that's how it goes. I'm trying to make sense of that. Okay, let me see. Okay, so whenever I eat something, okay, now it's eaten, but it didn't work. Well, maybe I didn't save it. I think I should maybe do this faster. Okay. Okay, maybe check hit, check apple. Maybe this one, console.log hit apple. Okay, it is working, but as we know, the apple placement is not working properly. I'm not sure why it's not updating. Okay, it's like 560, 440 all the time. Place apple. Continue this dot apple. Let me just check again because I'm really interested in like it's not even going to the while loop. Yeah, I don't think I can finish it on time. Okay. Why is it not printing that whenever I hit it? Place apple. Wait, the hit apple didn't even get. Oh wait, because the apple is somewhere else, right? Yeah. Okay, I think I should fix this thing. Yeah, I have no idea why this thing is not changing. It's probably something to do with like um the event updater stuff. I'm not sure. What I think is stop place apple, start apple, apple.y. Maybe I should do, okay, I think I know what to do here. Maybe this should work. Oh, it didn't work. Damn it. Okay, this didn't work. Maybe I should do like this. Okay, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to finish it. So let's just try to fix this bug. Then we're going to stop the timer. Yeah, so I failed the challenge basically. But I think I'm really close, but I'm just not sure why this thing is not working. So I'll just do this thing. Okay, that didn't even work. Apple. Oh, wait, is it because the style is not. Oh, it's because the style, right? Position is absolute. Damn. I forgot about that. Okay, hit apple. Yeah. Okay, I think I can just change whatever I did. Okay, 0, that's fine. Okay, yeah. Okay, now it's working. Okay, now I have to do the extend the snake thing, right? So that's like one of the goals. Yeah. And also the show the score at the end. I think I can just do score pretty easily. That's not an issue, but whenever I hit apple, okay, so it hits an apple, then I have to extend the snake. So the snake is, I think, this dot snake. So our snake is actually going from tail to head, but I have to insert it at the end basically. So I think, what is it called? In I think it's called or maybe is it shift? I think maybe it's splice. Let me see. So I have to add stuff at the first, and then push everything else, right? So maybe shift moves the first element from the array and returns it. No, it's not that. Not slice. Some sort. Maybe something called splice or something. Let me see. Removes the elements from the array and if necessary inserts new element in their place. Okay, we don't want to remove. We just want to add. So at no concat entries every filter find index flat includes index of. Maybe I should just do it with like good old fashioned for loop shift. Maybe it's shift removes the false element. No, it's not add. Slice some sort splice. Yeah, that's not it. Unshift. Insert new element at the start of. Oh, it's here. Yeah, it's here. Inserts new element at the start of the array. Okay. So we want to insert the same coordinate as the first one, basically. X this dot snake 0 x y this dot snake 0 dot y. Okay, let me see what this does. Yep, that's it. Okay, this is the snake game. I think I went over a little bit more than like 3-4 minutes, but I think that's pretty okay. And then what I can do is like maybe in here just do like h1 stat just basically maybe message or something, and then declare like a message variable in here, message, and then I can live update. Oh, I guess I can live update the points, right? Points. Yeah. So I can just do points with live update 0. And then whenever I can do, whenever I hit Apple, I just add the points basically. Check Apple here. Points. Oh, maybe like 9 points at a time or something. But this can be, depending on the difficulty, I can change that, right? So I'll do like h2 score points. Oh, it's because of, okay, maybe I should just do here. Okay, so it's very at the bottom. Oh, it's because of the 100% height. Then maybe I should do it in below game. But then that becomes on the right, so I have to stack it on top of each other. Do it like Xbox instead of row. So I should do, where is it? Game, flex, direction. Oops. So on the flex box, I have to change the direction, flex, direction, column. Oops. And then I would do it here, basically. Okay, yeah, score. Okay, yeah, now it's working. Okay, on the message, I guess on the message I don't need, I guess I can just do like you lost message, I guess. Is playing. Okay, so instead of that, I can just do like this dot message is equal to you lost. This dot message is equal to you lost. Okay, Let's just do that. And you lost. Okay, that's good. But there is some sort of like, maybe I should just do in the bottom here like that. There is like a vertical scroll bar that's been bothering me. I think, oh yeah, I think it's because of the margin. Yeah, okay. I'll just do main margin is 0, padding is 0. Oh, maybe not. Not the main. Yeah, main. It's main. Margin. That's weird. There's like some sort of. Oh, okay, wait. Vertical height. Okay, so vertical height. Maybe it's because of that. If I do 98, then it fixes it. But that's not really a good solution, but I'm sure there is a good solution. Okay. Yeah, there's the game. Okay, did we meet the MVP? Let's see. Snake hits longer when it's eating apple, that's good. Snake dies when hitting or hit itself, that's good. Show score at that, that's good. Okay, so there is a bug that I need to fix, but I if I click 2 buttons, then it just goes on and you lost, right? Okay. But maybe you guys can fix that. I mean, I think at all intensive purposes, this game is basically done. Maybe I should clean this up first, like that. Like this. All right. Okay. Let me know if you have any questions, clarifications, comments, or anything like that, and then I'll be happy to reply. And yeah, this has been the snake game. I failed the challenge, but I think I did like maybe like 10 minutes or maybe 8 minutes above, but we'll see. Yeah, I think that's pretty good, I would say. Maybe not even 10 minutes. It's like, or maybe it is 10 minutes, but I think it's just 5 or 6 minutes above timeline. Okay, let's just hit myself. Okay, yeah, now it's working. Cool. All right, that's good. Yeah, the stretch calls, and maybe I will do it in another video, but I think on this video, it's just this is more than enough. Maybe on the stretch call, I can just do like a bug fix hitting itself. Maybe there's gonna be a part 2 video of this. We'll see. All right, see ya.